What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart for another Copart walk around. We're going to jump right into this today with number one on my list, a 2009 Lincoln Mkz. It says it's a run and drive. Isn't this just a fancy version of like a Ford Taurus or a Ford 500 from back in the day? I think it is. I've had a Ford 500 before. And it was interesting because if I remember correctly, the Ford 500 had a new type of transmission. It was a 6-speed automatic. It was just like totally unheard of. Well, I think this looks very similar to a Ford 500. A few differences in the curves on the front, the headlight design, the grille design, etc. But it really does look very, very similar to a Ford Taurus, also a Ford 500. I think they just stuck a Lincoln badge on it, put some ginormous taillights on the back, and, you know, made a few minor changes. You guys comment below and tell me if I'm wrong, but honest to God, looking at it, it just looks like a Ford Taurus to me. Okay. It's not a horrible looking car. Ooh, gross. Okay. We've got ramen noodles all over the floor. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ramen noodles. We've got... This has to... How old is this? When's the last time McDonald's did these cardboard boxes? I don't even remember. Maybe they still do. I don't know. I haven't had kids that young in a long time. Oh, I'm touching this. Gross. I'm sure you can imagine how it smells. It doesn't smell pleasant. This is not good at all. And I'm a sucker for McDonald's, all right? But this doesn't smell good. Look at your little fries. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. We almost have a whole hamburger on here. Look, there's even a pickle. Yeah. This is freaking disgusting. Like, this is gross. This got to be a repossession. It's got to be. Got to be a repo. Oh, boy. This is a Ford 500. Guys, I know the Ford 500. Like I said, I had one. I remember. This is absolutely a Ford 500 with Lincoln badges on it. All right? I don't care what anybody says at this point. The tires, yeah, it needs tires. They're not very good. That doesn't belong up there. You can just throw that in the back seat. All right. Yeah, you don't know what's in those, man. Who knows? Toys, Pop Rocks. Yeah, that's fun. Let's put Pop Rocks and smoke bombs in the front seat. That's real nice. This is disgusting. Who does this, man? Who does this? Okay, well, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. Let's see. It looks like somebody was trying to keep the oil changed. Do we have a date? 9/21. So it's been a little while. It has. It's been a little while. This has a dealer tag on the key right here. So I'm assuming this is a CDS car. All right, what do we got in here? Empty bulbs, matches, gross, nasty stuff. All right. Overall, though, I know the car is nasty, but it doesn't look that bad. It does not look like a bad car. I think it just needs a little bit of love. I guess we'll find out when we put the booster pack on it and see what it does or doesn't do. You know, I specialize in these cheap old clunkers, man. Like, I got a soft spot for these old things. Yeah, this is obviously a little bit newer than what I would typically buy. I like the really old crap, but I'd make an exception for this one. I would. I think this poor thing has been used and abused, and it'd be nice to put her back on the road again. I didn't see the miles. If I did, I don't remember what they were. Let's throw that on there. There we go. Come on, stay on there. All right, let's do a quick oil check. She's got oil. Doesn't look too bad. It's not the worst. One of the things I noticed, I don't see oil pouring down the valve covers, running all over the exhaust or anything, so that's good as well. Oil fill cap looks good. You can't see in there, but inside the engine looks very clean. Coolant is full and looks good. Battery, while I don't know the date, doesn't look bad either, so this may be a good car underneath a lot of filth. You know, a lot of filth. Let's see. Let's turn that off. Hopefully that tapping goes away. Come on. Pump up those lifters, baby. Well, I was hoping that would have stopped by now. I also hear what almost sounds like a vacuum leak. I'm going to turn on the AC, and then we're going to step out of the car because it smells absolutely horrible. It has heated and air-conditioned seats. That is really nice. It almost sounds like the engine's got a knock, doesn't it? Ooh. Okay, well, the steering is there. The brakes are there.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No, Siri. Cancel.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. It goes forwards, goes backwards. But that engine sounds like there's something going on in there. The important window works. That window also works. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, why did I do this? There we go. Let's pretend we didn't see that. As far as air conditioning goes, hell, I don't even know how to turn the fan control up on this. Okay. Fan. There we go. Let's crank that up and let's go take a look in the back. Maybe we'll get lucky and that wheel that's missing is back here as well. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh man, a little kid's stocking. Ooh, towels, bath mats. You're liable to catch something in the back of this car, man. I'm telling you. There's the tire that's missing, the wheel, there's some glasses, shoes, all kinds of junk back here that you're gonna have to clean out. I'm telling you, this is a repo. This is a repo. This was somebody's car that got took unexpectedly. Let's check on that knock. She was making quite a racket up here. Disconnect this, disconnect this. I hear the cooling fans. That's good because I do have the air conditioning on. So I'm gonna bet that we have AC. I still hear some noise. It doesn't sound as bad as it was though. I think it's cleared up a lot. Okay. Air conditioning. No. I mean, it's on, but that is not cold. It's cool, but not cold. I'm going to say it may just be a little low on Freon. Oh, that engine is still making some noise, though. Let's turn off the AC. It sounds a lot better than it did. But there's still some noise. You hear those lifters. This may be one of those things that you got to get this car out on the road. It's probably been sitting for a long time. I mean, the date on this was November or September of 21 for the oil change when it was due again. So somebody was changing the oil. And you got to think, September was quite some time back. This car may have been just sitting for quite a period of time. And you may just need to get her out on the highway, man. Put a tire on it. Get her out on the road and drive her. She's going to need a hell of a cleaning. The e-brake does work. I don't see any warning lights other than the TPMS light on the dash. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, I'd throw some motor flush in this old girl, man. I would. I'd put a little bit of liquid moly in here. Flush it out real good. Put some good synthetic oil back in her. Charge up that AC. This could be a decent one, guys. This could be a decent car. I mean, it's not the nicest car, obviously. It's basically a glorified Ford Taurus. But at the end of the day, cleaned up, this would be a nice little car. This could be a nice little car. Temperature is finally starting to come up. I almost didn't show this one. I almost marked this one off the list because I thought nobody's going to be interested in an old Lincoln Mkz. Let's see if she'll start back up, guys. Here we go. Nope, that is a doornail. You get... Oh, can't get the key out either. There we go. You do get the key fob, trunk release, power locks, no remote start or anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this on my list. Number one, because this honestly is a bio car with the rotting food and stuff in it. This is absolutely a biohazard car. It's not listed that way, I don't think. But I think this would be a lot of fun. I think this is one of those cars that even though it's an uneventful and it's not an exciting vehicle, I think if you spend some time really cleaning it and performing some general maintenance on it, you could bring this car back. You really could. This could come back looking like an absolutely gorgeous car that could be good for somebody. And let's be honest, this car is not going to go for a lot of money. Okay? I can guarantee you this car is not going to go for a lot of money. I'll bet this is a sub $1,200 car the way it sits. And we could have some fun with this, guys. So I'm going to keep this on my list. If you're interested in seeing this on the channel, do me a favor right now. Hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment below, and tell me that you want to see this Lincoln Mkz brought back to life. Next on my list, a 2008 Dodge Charger. Oh boy. And it's got a buy it now of somewhere around $2,500. It says it doesn't run. I swear I've seen this car like 2 years ago. I'm telling you, I've seen this car on here before. I have. We've had this car on the channel before, and it was a similar deal where they wanted absolutely too much money for it. So I figured we'd go ahead and check it out. It's listed as an honor. In fact, look at this. Under here is the old... I told you. I knew it. I knew this was here before. I knew this was here before. Underneath the N is the D from the last time it was here. Here's the old writing. You can't see this in the pictures, but there's the old writing from when it was here last time, 108979, and it's the exact same as it is now. Okay, so this car's been here before. I knew I recognized it. Out of all the cars I do, it's crazy how you can see one and it just rings a bell. It's still got all that dirt and mold and mildew crap all over it. The body is in good shape, but it's a 2.7. Like, nobody's gonna buy this. Even if it ran, I don't think you could get $2,500 at Copart. I just don't. Not at an auction. I think publicly on a lot or on Facebook or something, yes, you could probably pull $2,500, maybe even $3,000 for this thing running. But through a private auction like this, that's just not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. Somebody's dreaming. Ooh. Oh, are you freaking serious? There's all kinds of sticky residue. I just sat my arm in it, and now I have sticky all over my arm. That's real nice. Real nice. We're off to a great start. I'm not buying this one. I'm not even going to bid on this one. But I figured I'd show it anyway. It obviously hasn't moved. It hasn't been driven at all since the last time it was here. Now, as far as what's wrong with it, I don't remember. I really can't remember if this was a locked up engine. There are spider webs all down there, like, yeah. All right, well, about the only thing we can do is throw a jump on it and just see what happens, what it does, what it doesn't do. I am curious. It has me intrigued. It's full of oil, and the oil, you know, honestly looks okay. If I remember right, these engines had a defect where one of the oil passages, I think to the oil pump or at the oil pump, was just a little bit too small, and it actually caused, if you didn't change your oil religiously in these, it caused oil sludge buildup. It caused your oil to actually overheat. Even though the engine wasn't overheating, the oil would overheat, and then it would solidify, and you would end up with an engine full of sludge. I can't remember for sure if that was this car, this particular engine, but I'm pretty sure that that's the deal with this. It's got coolant, it's got oil, I mean, it's got the basics. So I guess the only thing to do is just put the booster pack on it, and let's see if it will do anything at all. I can't imagine after sitting for a couple years that it's going to want to do anything. It may crank over, but I just don't see that it's going to try to start. I'm pretty sure this is going to be legit a non-runner. Uh-oh. Well, I don't hear anything on the inside. Not a ding, not a thing. There's some dookie, lots of dookie, so something was living under the hood. All right, well. Ugh. There's no lights in here or anything. Oh, yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, another Cayenne S. Dang it. That's not on my list. That means it's not up for sale yet. I got a soft spot for those. I really do. Okay. Nothing? Really? Hold on. Ah. I hear it. I hear some relays. There it is. There it is. Ooh. That don't sound good at all. You guys hear that? The cats are gone. The cats are gone. Someone cut the cats off of it too. Just give her a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna sit here and I think I hear the fuel pump. Yeah, I hear the fuel pump. Huh. Sounds like it's constantly running. Let's try it again. God, it almost sounds like it wants to. No. I'll try it one more time, guys. I'm not going to kill my booster pack over this car. I'm just not. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. The most interesting thing to me is that it was listed as a run and drive last time it was here, which was a long time ago. And it just makes you wonder what happened between the time it was running and driving when it was here and now when it doesn't run and drive. Is it an easy fix? Because honestly, the interior looks great. The body looks great. It's got good tires. I don't see any oil leaks. It's obviously missing the cats. But aside from that, this would be a fun project to try to figure out what's wrong with it and get it running again. Unfortunately, for $2,500 plus fees, this one is not for me. Last one on my list, I had to make you guys wait for it because this is the one everybody wanted to see, right? 2015 Camaro SS with some rear end damage, but the miles are what just threw me off on it. I got to see it for myself. So here it is. There's the stock number, right? There it is, 2015 Chevy Camaro 2SS. Okay, that's the upgrade with 15,644 miles. Now, I expect it's 156,000. I think it's a typo. We're going to see. We're going to see. The top is in really bad shape. Look at this. It is cut. That is a sharp cut. Somebody did that on purpose. Absolutely. Absolutely. Someone cut it right here. They cut it right here. They cut it right here. They cut it right here and down here. Like somebody came through here and just cut this car up intentionally. Why? Who knows? Maybe the person cheated, or who knows? Maybe it was just a random bad act. I don't know. But she took a nasty hit to the rear end, guys. It's pretty bad. But the gaps aren't horrible. They're pretty bad. I mean, look at this. You could stick almost a whole finger in there. Then as you get down here, well, they're pretty tight. And that's because the back end has gone like this. It's been folded under the car, so it's going to be looser up top, tighter on the bottom. Although, I don't see any visible buckles in the quarter, but it all has been shifted. Take a look at this. Look at this. It's rough. Now, if you know a guy with a frame machine, you might just be able to pull it straight enough to get you by if you wanted to. Over here, ooh, yeah, this is pretty rough. Look how tight the gaps are there, and look how loose they get as you get towards the top. And you got some damage right here as well. Like this part right here just folded in. You got a sharp crease over here. Again, if you know a good body person with a frame machine, I'm sure this could be straightened out and fixed without too much trouble. I'm certain the pan back here is toast, as well as this back piece right here. I don't know what they call this very back piece that welds to the pan, but you can tell that's toast as well. Let's take a look at the rest of the car. I'll tell you what, the car is tempting. I do have a place I could go with a frame machine that could probably straighten most of this out. But that top being totally ripped to shreds and destroyed, that hurts. That hurts. Tops aren't cheap. They're really not. And being that it's a Camaro SS, the car itself isn't going to be cheap. If it really has 15,000 miles on the odometer, if that's accurate, it's not going to be cheap. If nothing else, people are going to want it for the power plant, man. The motor and the transmission have no miles on them. It's got to be worth a fortune. Okay, 15,000. It's legit. 15,644 miles. And February of 22, at 20,000 miles, it was due for an oil change at Smickless Chevrolet. So it was dealer maintained as well. Oh, man. Oh, this is killing me. Really? Dude, we got the heads-up display. You got your OnStar. Look at that. Look at the buttons lit up right there. Backwards. Forwards. Yeah, I mean, guys, everything's going to work on this. Everything is going to work on this. Everything. Except for the power top. That obviously doesn't work anymore. She sounds so good. All stock too. Like nobody has molested this car. You know what I mean? It's got stock exhaust. It says the trunk is open. We'll see. I think it's just all from... No, it actually is open. Okay. How bad is it? Oh, I can't get down there. There's a lot of stuff back here. Some kind of windscreen. That's nice. A nice little accessory to have there. Yeah, you can't get under there. It's folded up too bad underneath. Will the trunk still close? That is a negative. All right, let's go up front to the power plant here. Oh, This is all bent up too, all dented in and bent up. Something tapped it on the front here. Looks like it went up under something. Yeah, this went under something and folded up the hood. That's a shame too. Can I even get the hood open here? Come on. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh man. What a low miles beauty this is. Honestly, this would be a perfect vehicle for a donor car. It really would. It really would. This would be... You don't get better than this, guys. You don't get better than this. What could we put this in? What, what do I have that we could put this in? I don't remember what the horsepower rating is on this at all. I'm guessing about 430. It's your 6.2 liter, man. It's no slouch. This thing gets it. It does. You've got everything you need. The computers, the harnesses, everything is sitting under the hood. Everything. The rear axles, the rear differential, the transmission. You literally have everything you need, including wheels if you wanted to use those. The disc brakes. If you wanted a conversion for your old car, this is it. This is it. This has almost everything you're going to need to make yourself a nice, modernized power plant, old school vehicle, including the seats. Well, we all know this is more than I can afford. That's a fact, but dang, man. Dang. This car right here makes me want to go buy some old car to swap everything out in. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. Just ignore all that damage on the back though, guys. I guess with that, we're done. We're out of here. So do me a favor, if you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. I would truly appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.